Hi guys, I just wanted to come to you today to just talk a little bit about the writing process since I know mom or dad will be helping you at home with this. Again, we are still really trying to become independent readers and writers, and you guys need some encouragement through this process. So don't give up, just continue to do your best, and remember to always use a capital letter at the beginning of each sentence. Try to use your high frequency word list that was sent home in the beginning of the year. Those are all the sight words that you know or will know by the end of the year, so you can totally use that to help you through the writing process. You also can use this sheet that I did make a copy, and I'm going to send this to your parents. So if you don't have a printer, all it is the letters and sounds of the alphabet, and it also gives the vowel sounds that we know. So parents can encourage your child to, again, phonetically spell the words that they hear by just tapping out the letters and sounds, and also try to encourage them to use and write any sight words that they know. So for this week, I thought it would be fun since we're learning about questions, marks, and asking sentences, and we know a lot about telling sentences. I thought what would be really fun is to write a riddle this week with one telling sentence and one asking sentence. So I'm going to describe an object that I want you guys to guess, and then at the end I will tell you what my object is. But you're going to try to guess based on the clue words that I give you. Okay? So the first sentence I'm going to try to stretch out for you is the sentence about my clue. So about my object that I want you guys to guess. So this is part of my riddle. I am red and delicious. So those are my words. So I'll tap out just the words right now. We'll say, I am red and delicious. That's a really big word. So you already know that I'm telling you this. So you know that this is a telling sentence. It's going to need to have a period at the end. It also needs capitalization and it needs spacing. So I'm going to show you on my whiteboard so that your parents can get to see how we get to write and become independent writers. So parents, again, any sight words that they know, you can encourage them to look on that list, and you can also encourage them to sound out the other words that they're not really sure of the spelling yet. That's totally normal and fine. It's called embedded spelling. We just want to build on their phonemic awareness and sounds that they hear. So I know you guys know this word. So remember, you always need a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. I, and then I'm going to finger space. That's really important. Whenever you get to write a new word, you want to make sure you finger space so that there's spacing so that you know another word is coming. I am, and that's a sight word that you know. So there's the word am. I'm trying to do my neatest, best handwriting. I am red. You know that color word too. So see if you can finger space again and help your child spell that word. D. And you can tap it out as well. D. I think you guys know it though. Let's try. Ready? And here comes another sight word that you might know. I am red. Now, because I don't have any more room on that line, I'm going to go down to this space. And remember, we always read from left to right. I am red and. Here's that sight word. Now, this word that I'm going to spell out with you, it's really long, so I'm going to get ready to stretch it out with you. And you're going to hear a bunch of sounds. We're going to take it slow. Delicious. Delicious. All right, guys, so this is where your parents can help you, and you go ahead and write all the letters that you hear. It's okay if you don't know how to write this really big word. It's okay. We're still learning. We're just going to give it our best shot. Delicious. D. I know you know that sound. D. E. Ooh. I. So this is where your child might get stuck, and that is totally normal and fine. Delish. So say that they don't hear a letter. That's okay. They could skip that. Delicious. Delicious. So see if they hear another letter. Delicious. They might hear that letter, or they might even hear the last sound. That is totally fine. So what you want to encourage your child to do after this, you want to ask them, what does the sentence need at the end? And in this case, because it's a telling sentence, it needs a period. All right, so I'm going to read it back, and I'm going to tap it out. I want you guys to try to help me. I am red and delicious. And so this is the part, parents, where I would try to say, great job, look how many letters you got right. I'm going to spell you the word delicious. And I would just write that really little underneath the word delicious to tell your child, great job, look at all those letters and sounds you got right, and this is the correct spelling of delicious. All right, so do you guys have any guesses? Take a minute. Maybe you want to read the sentence back again and say, what could be red and delicious that Mrs. Cloud is thinking of? What is part of this riddle that she wants me to guess? I am red and delicious. Okay, so then after I wrote that sentence, now I'm going to write my asking sentence. Okay, so this is part of the riddle too. And the question is just simply, what am I? What am I? All right, so I'm going to help you write that. Remember, just like we write sentences and just like we read sentences, we always start from left to right. You always need a capital letter, and it needs finger spacing. And in this case, because it's an asking sentence, it's going to need a question mark. And this is new this week, so we'll take it slow and we'll use what we know already, and I'll help you at the end of everything. So our clue was words for the sentence was, I am red and delicious. If you don't know it yet, don't worry, I'll tell you at the end. But now we're going to write our asking sentence. What am I? All right, guys. If you hear a letter, now's your chance to write. And I'll help you out there if you don't know. And again, parents, they might not know the other letter, and that's okay. What? So say that they only heard the letter T there at the end. That's okay. Help them try to spell that out. What? You know this word. This is on your high frequency word list. Am. And notice I'm finger spacing again. All right. So am. Okay. And then I'm going to finger space again. I. What am I? Okay. Remember, in this case, even though it's not at the beginning of a sentence, the word I always is capitalized. So you want to make sure that you put a capital I. Okay? Now, because this is an asking sentence, remember it needs a question mark. And I'm going to show you how to make that. There it is. That's that question mark. It's a form of punctuation that we use whenever we are whenever we are asking a question. What am I? All right? So there it is, the capitalization, the finger spacing, and our question mark. So now I'll give you what my object is. Take a guess though first. Let's see, guys. What do you think it is? I'm red and delicious. I'll give you one more clue. I'm a food. I am a food because I'm hungry. I need to go to the grocery store still. Okay, guys. I'll show you what I have. Now, because I don't have crayons or colored markers right now, you guys could totally still make your picture detailed, but remember, don't draw it. Okay, maybe you could draw a picture on the back of your paper that you're writing, or maybe you could individually make another picture, but hide it. Don't share it yet. Okay, so at the end of your question, you could ask a friend, okay, give them your telling sentence, give them your asking sentence, and say, what am I? And if they don't know, then you could show them your picture. Do you guys have any idea what I drew? I was thinking of an apple. An apple. That's what I am. I'm an apple. All right, parents, so have fun through this process. Remember, encourage your child to always use their high-frequency word list. Go ahead and use that phonics sheet that I gave you of the vowels and consonants. And most of all, just have fun and encourage your child through this process. Thanks. Bye.